Welcome everyone, this is the Your Health how to sign up and order for a select customer tutorial. So this is very much to streamline the process of somebody wanting to order without you and making sure that all the processes and all the procedures are actually followed correctly so that they get the wholesale price, that they can do it accurately and that nothing really goes astray. So to keep this short and simple, I'm going to move on pretty quickly. Okay, as it says here, for anyone in any of the Asian or global expansions where their country is not listed here yet on this front page or has a shipping line open, simply click Australia or any other expansion. Then once in the enroll section, they can find their chosen country. So for those guys that are, say, in Hong Kong, for instance, you can't see Hong Kong as one of the flags listed. So simply by clicking on Australia, they'll still be able to follow the processes there on after and then select Hong Kong in the next screen. So just wanted to clear that up. So when you get past that screen, that first one, you're going to come to this home page, and as you can see at the top, you've got account and login, which will be another tutorial altogether, and then you have enroll. So obviously we want to click here for enroll, and then you have the following options. So this is a how to sign up for a select customer. If you wanted to go for an independent representative, again, another tutorial, would simply click independent representative and it would take you to the appropriate pages there on after. So of course, first go to select customer. This is for the people who want to become a customer or trial before becoming a representative. Next step is to choose whatever country you're ordering from, i.e. Hong Kong. And then choose the country, or choose a language rather, which will be English unless you can talk Spanish or French and that's your chosen language. Otherwise, you would go to step 4, which is next. So were you referred by a Your Health sponsor? Of course, you would say yes. So you would choose the yes button and then proceed to the next step. Now, this is where you insert your name when signing a new IR or a select customer, okay? So note, if you're a future SC or IR looking at this, make sure you get your person's username who referred you. For instance, this is my username, okay? So if somebody else that I had referred wanted to sign up as a select customer, they would enter my username as demonstrated. They would then go to next down the bottom, okay, and then this screen will pop up. So my username will come up, my ID will come up, and whoever is the person that I've referred, say it's Jane, okay, then Jane would simply just be like, okay, yep, that measures up with the correct details that Aaron's actually giving me. So then she would go to next, and then this screen would come up, okay. So here, it's very important what to note with this screen. Okay, step 1 is customize your set here. Okay, now underneath there's an auto ship acknowledgement button. Okay, this ensures that you get the wholesale price. Okay, and we're going to go through this in a little bit more depth. So I customize all my sets. I very rarely use the above, and it's generally a preferred method to simply go in and to purchase individual products in different sets and customize it. So next screen, once we make sure that both those are done, you would click on add individual products, and once you click that button, it will come up to this screen. Note that the green box on the right hand side is wholesale price, okay? So clicking auto ship gives wholesale price. By clicking auto ship, the green box shifts to wholesale column. And otherwise, if you hadn't have clicked auto ship, the green box would still be just here. And I'm going to give you guys a demonstration in just a second. So this is the body green set as I see it. This is the set that I recommend a lot of. It's all the plant-based products and it seems to get the best results for me. So we've got 1 essential vitamin, 2 super green stick packs. So you can have 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon for optimal results. 1 probiotic ultra, 1 digestive ultra, we have a berry blast, a repair, and fiber stick pack. So that's what I'm sending out as a body green set. Now for a small price down the bottom here for a deluxe pill box or your tall shaker cup, it makes the customer's life so much easier. Yes, they probably have a deluxe pillbox or something similar, and yes, they probably have a shaker cup. Yet, if they want to get their 3 for free, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, which we'll talk about it now. So 3 for free is if they refer 3 people, and then they can get their products for free. Okay, a deluxe pillbox is going to help them if they're not that great at taking products. Okay, so it's specifically made for the Your Health pills. There's adequate amount of separated containers in there so they can put all their different pills in there. And the tall shaker cup, if they're wanting to get their free products, their 3 for free, by having a big Your Health logo on a see-through shaker cup, especially when you're putting your super greens in there, it gets attention. Okay, so if they wanted to do this for ease, somebody asked them what are they drinking, they just show them the logo. It makes the customer's life a lot easier, and it's just a simple way of doing things. So that's the homepage, that's the how you order, and then as you can see, it'll come up with the price here, not inclusive of shipping. So once that's all ticked off, you would go down to the bottom and press save, and then this is the other screen that I wanted to show you. So if you do not tick auto ship, it'll simply stay there. Okay, so it'll stay in the retail box and the price will be a considerable amount different. So if we go back, $3.29 versus $4.18, I think we'd agree that we all want to do auto ship. Okay, so auto ship can be taken off once the products have been shipped. It's generally easier just to keep it on for ease of when you get your next shipment to come through in the next month when you run out. However, that is optional for you. So once that's all done, your order will come up just down the bottom here. Okay, so double check the customized or body green set is correct. Okay, guys. And down the bottom here, we've got auto ship. Again, auto ship means wholesale price and is important to tick if you want to get it for wholesale. Now, the reason for this tutorial is because it does happen occasionally where that doesn't get ticked, and then the person who puts the order through is wondering why they didn't get the price that was, agreed upon or gone through before with the customer. So it's just important, and that's why we have this tutorial so that it can bring all this stuff to the surface. So once that's all good, once you've double checked that auto ship's on, you would go to the next screen, and this is where you put in your details. Okay, so this is pretty standard, pretty straightforward. You would put all those details in the top here, and then down the bottom here, make sure that your username is available. And over here to the right with the password, it's important to note to use a generic password, okay? The reason why is because when you log in for the second time, now the first time you log in, you'll be asked for a security question. The second time you'll be logging in is they're going to ask you to change your password. So there has to be a capital letter, and usually numbers are involved also, as you can see here, but I've written over some of it. So it's easiest if you just put a generic one like password with a capital P and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that second time you log in, you'll get to change it to something you really want to keep. Okay, so that's a handy little tip that I like to give out. So once that's all ticked off, everything's good to go, you would go to next. Okay, now here it's important to note, use my contact information address for my shipping address. Now, if you are a personal trainer, if you are somebody who lives at their job, hopefully after getting on the products, you can you can exit that if you choose to. So if you are one of these people, then you'd want to change your shipping address to the place of which you work at. So if your shipping address is different, i.e. you want to use a work address, then you change it here and you wouldn't tick that box. If it's just going to be delivered to your house, then tick that box and everything else is good to go. Also important to note here that if you're not home, DHL won't usually leave the products there. They'll take them back to their center and you'd have to arrange for them to drop it off again, or you could go there and pick it up in person. So if it is easy to get it dropped off at work and you're going to be there when the product's actually coming in, then it's probably best to get it delivered to your work address. So once that's all good and you've decided what you wanted to do, then click next. Okay, so all the details above are good. Now you've got the shipping, and one of the common objections that we get is shipping is the shipping price and the shipping price can vary. Okay, so the shipping varies depending on the weight. Okay, what I believe, I agree that shipping is usually a factor that comes in and is something that weighs on people's minds. However, what the company's done in order to combat this is that they give the free with three. Okay, they give a lot of incentives. So if you simply just tell three people about what you've done, your transformation, how well the products are working for you, and you simply just share your story like you would share a recommendation for going to a restaurant or perhaps going to a great movie, something like this, then you're going to get your free products, and it counteracts the shipping costs. So in my opinion, the company really does understand that happy customers means good business. So let's keep the customers happy. So the free with three is a great incentive. So once you have below filled out all your credit card details, just down here, and everything else checks out at the top, then proceed to the last page. And basically it's just going to be a summary of everything you've done, okay? So once all the details are checked over for the last time, submit the payment and an email notification will be sent to your inbox, and it will basically just be a confirmation of all of this, okay? So you can either submit payment up top here or just down the bottom. It'll have your products, it will have your total savings, it'll have your total for whatever the products are, whatever it is that you ordered. If you've ordered the body green set, which in my opinion is the best set to get your overall results that you're looking for, whether it be balance, energy, body composition, you name it, detox. It's a very well balanced set. So it's all the plant-based products, and that's basically it, guys. So other than that, stay tuned for the next tutorial. The next one's going to be how to order for an independent representative, and then the one to follow that is how to utilize your admin page. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your days, evenings, wherever in the world you are, and stay tuned for the next video. Cheers, guys.